Okay, yeah, this is WWK Scoops, guys. I'm just gonna tell you some stupid shit that's happened to me in the past whenever I was still in high school and shit. Alright, so me and my friends were all chilling one night, and we were getting drunk and smoking and whatnot. And I hadn't got drunk, like, a lot of times before this whole thing happened. And, I drank pretty much a few too many and got really shit-faced, and we all got pretty fucked up and came up with the dumbass idea to steal some bikes. So my friend was like, I know exactly the place we can go get them from. Like, I know one of the kids' little brothers. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do this. So we all take off walking like 3 miles at like 3 in the morning probably. And we like showed up like fucking probably like a few, I guess, yards from the kid's house, and we're all like skitsing out, like being paranoid and shit, like hiding like beside cars and shit. And my friend was like, alright, well, I'm gonna sneak up and grab the first bike. He's like, they're up there by the door. So I'm like sitting on the back of this fucking plumbing truck, and all my other friends are beside us, and like he goes over there and grabs the first bike, and the fucking light turns on, like their floodlight, because it's like a censored light or whatever. And he fucking runs back up there, like, to the plumbing truck, and he's like all scared and shit. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna do it now. He was all scared. And I was like, dude, let me go up there. So I took off up there while the light was still on, and I just grabbed the fucking bike and ran back over to the plumbing truck and set it behind it so no one could see it. And he's like, alright, well, now I'm gonna go do it since you did it. So he ran up there and grabbed another light, or another bike. Sorry, I'm a little drunk. And like, as he was running up there, the light shuts off, but then it cuts back on, like, as he's running up there, because he ran right back under the sensor. And he turned around and came back up there, and he's like, fuck that, I'm not going to get another bike. He's like, y'all can go get them. So we all had to go grab everyone that was there a bike so we could ride back, because that's what the whole fucking plan was. We were so drunk and fucked up that we just wanted to ride bikes. And so me and my friend Mitchell, we run up there and we grab a bike piece, and we brought him back. And then we made our other friend Jesse go up there, and he grabbed a fucking bike, and he came back with it. Well, we all had our bikes and whatnot, we were ready to ride off and shit. So we bring the bikes back, and we all get on them and take off. Well, my friend, the one who was all like being a pussy about, grabbing the bikes at first because the sensor going off, he happened to get the fucking bike with a flat tire on the back. So he's just bitching the whole way home, like, just about how he got fucked over in this deal. And we're like, dude, you were the one who was the pussy about going back and getting a bike, like, you made us go get it, so you got the shit end of the stick. And we rode back to their house or whatever, and we all just, like, we parked the bikes in the front yard and shit, like dumbasses, and, well, we fell asleep and whatnot because we were so fucked up. Next day, like, the cops are in the fucking driveway and shit, and they took us all back up to the police station because they said that the people we stole the bikes from, they noticed all their bikes were gone, and they went riding around the neighborhood looking for the bikes. And us being as drunk as we were and stupid as we were, they fucking noticed the bikes in the front yard. Like, we're so fucking dumb. Like, we all got fat ass tickets, and one of us got put on probation again, or it wasn't me, but my friend got put on probation again because he was already on probation, but they, like, extended his probation because he violated it by doing that. And he almost got thrown in jail and shit, and I got in fucking so much trouble for that shit. Like, the fucking judge put a, like, I don't know what to call it, like a suspension on me getting my license. Like, she put a hold on it until I, like, pretty much proved to her that I'm worthy of, you know, I guess being trusted by her, that I wouldn't do anything stupid again because I've gotten caught in the past stealing. And yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy though. Like, I'm just like telling everyone pretty much, don't get drunk and do something stupid like that, because honestly, you're gonna regret it the next day. Just fucking stay indoors when you get drunk, because it's way better that way. Alright, well, I'm signing out, because that's my story. Thanks, guys. You don't have to record this, but, like, one time, or actually like, the kid that, we were hanging out with that day that was being a pussy about stealing the bikes, like, because of the censor, it was actually him. The first time we got him high, we were, like, we had this little chill spot that was, like, a bunch of, like, brush trees and shit, like, in like a dome shape, and we all just went under it and smoked and shit. And we were all under there smoking one day, and he shows up, and he came under there, and he's like, yo, what are y'all doing? He's like, oh, smoking weed, the usual. And he's just chilling with us, and he's like, dude, I want to smoke some weed. And we're like, dude, that's funny that you said that, because we just smoked the last bowl. And he's like, I got $40, like, I'll buy some. And we're like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, here, take my money. So we call up my friend Chris, and we're like, yo, you're on your way over here, right? And he's like, yeah. So he brought a fucking half ounce, like, and some pizza, dude. He brought half of some pizza he was eating on. He was like, I'll sell you the pizza too. We're like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, you can pay 30 for the half and 10 for the pizza, because it's a large pizza, and I've only ate like 2 pieces out of it. And we're like, whatever, dude. So he brings the weed and the pizza, and the fucking weed's inside the pizza box. So he grabs out the weed, and he's like, alright, here, how are y'all gonna do this? Like, I've never smoked before. So we loaded up a bowl or whatever and let him get greens and shit. He took like a few hits. He was so fucking high, dude. And we're just chilling there, like, you know, are you high, Troy? Like, fucking with him. And he's like, yeah, I'm high, like, leave me alone. And he was like, I want to smoke some more, though. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, alright, well, here, let me load it up. I loaded it up for him, and I handed it to him. And it was like, it was a bubbler, like a miniature bubbler, you know, so it, like, the bowl's close to your face and shit. And he's got long hair like me. So, like, he says, Jonathan, here, light this for me, because I don't have a lighter. So I'm like, alright. I'm sitting here talking to my other friend while he asked me that, and I just struck the lighter, you know, and I'm like, here. And I look over, and I'm still talking to my friend. He leans down to, like, set the bowl under the lighter and, like, hit it. And he didn't suck the fucking pipe hard enough to, like, make the flame go into the fucking bowl, and his dumbass, his hair just went up in flames, dude, the whole side of his head. It was fucking funny as shit. He just started slapping me in the fucking shoulder, like, pushing me and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, dude, you fucking caught my hair off. He's like yelling at me and shit. And like the whole side of his hair is gone. It was fucking hilarious. He had to go get a haircut.